Hello. Today is Monday, the 29th of July, and my eyes look really green. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, I'll just notice my eyes look green. Anyway, perhaps the light, I don't know. But yeah, today's the 29th of July, and I know it's been a while. But yes, today I got a new book haul. I did get a new book haul today. I just bought the whole series of Jeffrey Archer's The Clifton Chronicles, the first of which is Only Time Will Tell by Jeffrey Archer. It is 1920, and against the backdrop of a world ravaged by conflict. Harry's story begins with the words, "I was told that my father was killed in the war." Harry's existence is defined by the death of his father, and he seems destined to live, destined to a life on the docks until a remarkable life, sorry, excuse me. He seems destined to a life on the docks until a remarkable gift wins him a scholarship to an exclusive boys' school and entry into a world he could never have envisaged. Over the course of 20 years, as the Second World War and the fight against Hitler draws nearer, Harry will learn the awful truth about his father's death and of his own connections to a powerful shipping family, the Barringtons, and in so doing change his destiny forever. Richly imagined and populated with remarkable characters, the Clifton Chronicles will take you on a powerful journey, bringing to life 100 years of a family history in a story neither you nor Harry could have ever dreamt of. So this is the first of 7 novels in the Clifton Chronicles. The others being The Sins of the Father, The Best Kept Secret, Be Careful What You Wish For, Mightier Than the Sword, Cometh the Hour, and This Was a Man. So I'm looking forward to reading those. It's going to be interesting. It also got me thinking about. I went to look up some reviews on YouTube about the Clifton Chronicles, and I found an interview that Jeffrey Archer had done about the first novel in the series, Only Time Will Tell, and I was going on about how he wanted to write about someone who was from the same area of England as he was, that being West Country, Weston-super-Mare, Bristol area. And it got me thinking that, about, people's accents and where they come from. And it's like there's various regional Australian accents, American accents, and whereabouts in Britain they come from, And I was thinking about myself personally, how a lot of people, their spoken accent is often very influenced by not just the world around, it's the world around them, and particularly their family. I mean, I know my personal ancestry on my paternal grandmother's family. My father's mother, her family comes from Bristol and Bath, so they're West Country people. And my grandmother often spoke with although she was born and raised here in Australia, she often spoke with a similar accent to me that I speak with, as you hear. My paternal my father's father, his family are all Scandinavian, Danish and Norwegian. So, yeah, and then on my mother's side, they were all English and Irish, although the English parts of my mother's family were from Norfolk area and Northern Ireland. So I probably get my speech patterns from the Northern Irish side of the family and the accent from the West Country side of the family. So, you know, I often get asked, "Are you English? Are you English?" No, no, I'm not English, Mister. You sound English. That's probably because of the way I sound, honestly. But, I'm not English, I'm Australian. I'm fifth generation Australian. My great grandfather was born here in Australia, in Queensland, actually. I'm very proud of the fact that I'm fifth generation Queensland, because my great great grandparents settled here in Queensland, and all their children and grandchildren were born here in Queensland. So, yeah, I'm very proud of that. So, I often tell people that, yeah, it's interesting how the speech patterns and accents and how people talk and communicate. I'm very interested in how people communicate and how people talk. It fascinates me, and reading books is for me part of that, because reading books is a book is another way we communicate ideas, and but then also reading a novel such as the Clifton Chronicles or a Matthew Riley novel or whatever. For me, it takes me into another world that I can sort of get out of myself and into another world of you know that's somewhere else. It's somewhere else, and I love it. It's part of like a magical world. So anyway, I suppose I'm going to go now, and I'm going to live with passion.